Hello everybody and welcome along to our next course playthrough on PGA Tour 2K25. Today we're checking out a course by Nor07. This is Shadow Ridge Match Club. Now it's another one I'm a little bit late to the party on. It has had quite a number of plays. I did see it there a second ago. Let me see, does it show it here in course details? I cannot remember. Yeah, just over 2.7 thousand plays, so yeah. Not sure, I can't remember exactly how long ago it was published, but I think it's been used in a few society events and such like that. But I say I am a little bit late to the party. But while we're in here, we'll check out the course details actually. So it's par 72. It is obviously 18 holes, measuring 7,319 yards from the tip switch of the black tees. As you can see, that's where we're going to play from. Fairways are going to be soft, greens are going to be soft. Green speed is going to be moderate at 8.1. Weather is clear and the time of day is dawn. So let's now just go into our full course settings and just make sure we are not on the black tees. So we need to change that over real quick. So black tees, yeah, that's what we want. And well, as always, keep it on pin set number 1. So let's just have a quick recap on the course conditions. Soft, moderate, time of day, clear, and all that stuff. Okay, and crowds are on. I don't know if there are crowds on the course, but we shall find out momentarily. So without wasting any more time on this intro, let's get ourselves out onto the first tee and check out Shadow Ridge Match Club. Okay, so here we are down on the first tee. It's a par 4 and it measures 506 yards down 30 feet. So as I mentioned a moment ago, I am a little bit late to the party on this one again. I was actually supposed to get this one done over a week ago. Or around about a week ago anyway, now as I'm recording this. So I was supposed to get it done before Halloween, but just never got around to it. One of those weeks again after getting the other previous 2 videos out. So let's see, we got a not too bad headwind down 30 feet ish, 39 feet down to where the marker is. Let's see if we can get ourselves down. Oh, I actually got perfect off the tee. Off the first day. Well, to be fair, I have had a couple of rounds to warm up. Been playing ranked tours. What I'm going to do actually as well at the end of this video, just before we wrap it up, I'm going to add in a little clip. As we just set up our approach at 208, going to play what, 211. I was about to say 211. That's a long flipping shot. That is 211. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop a little clip in. At the towards the end of the video, just before before I wrap things up. Let's hit this in. And what I want to do is I want to show is actually during ranked tours, during the daily pro event. It was at TPC Scottsdale, and I'm going to post it over on Facebook as well for anybody who doesn't watch my videos, for them to see it. But I've seen a number of posts. I haven't seen them for a while, to be fair. But let me see. Green speed 146, 20 feet up 2 inches. Tracking good. We're in for a birdie. Well, first par 3 is coming up now for hole number 2. But yeah, what it is like, I mean, excuse me. I've seen it before, even when I've played career and stuff like that. Let me see, hole number 2. So I said par 3, 192 down 17. So say about 186. Tricky little pin. Don't want to be left. Don't want to be right and short. 183 should get us there reasonably well, hopefully, if I can strike good. But have you ever come across a lot of where I mainly see people commenting about this is due to like ranked matchmaking and playing against others, even if it's casually, about the ball. They could be playing against ghosts as well. So just say, for example, now let me see, we've got 17 feet up 1 foot, so 1, 2, 3 popping in there. So where my ball ends up now, that's what I've seen. But if this was the likes of a ranked matchmaking or something like that, where the ball might glitch or teleport itself a foot or two left, forwards, backwards, right, whatever, and that's what they see. And I've seen people thinking that that is actually the person who took the shot is cheating the game. So I'm going to show you a good example of that. It's not. It's just what's the term for it? As we had hole 3 anyway, par 4, 329 yards up 15 feet. We can try an power. Come on, there's no water, is there actually? Yeah, actually, let's just have a little look around, because as I mentioned in the previous video, it's one thing I keep on forgetting to do. a little walkway up here, and so I think this is kind of like a not really our golf cart path. Anyway, I don't think you're taking a golf cart up here, but this little trail up and around the side of the hole, planted and stuff is all very nice. Liking the look. I didn't even look to see. I don't know if this course is over on TGC Tours, so I've no idea if there's any little description or anything like that. But yeah, no water in play. Let's try and overpower it here. No, well, kind of overpowered it, but horribly pushed it. We're going to be in that bunker. Oh no. This is even worse than the bunker. But yeah, another way to kind of describe it, one that like, because this sort of thing has been happening for as long as multiplayer has been a thing. While I try and figure out how the hell I get out of this mess that I've put myself into. Let's just try this because we got a 10 mile per hour wind as well. Look at the angle of the swing. I'm just gonna do that. We got it out, went through the bush, only got it to there. Right, I was about to say lob shot, flop shot up to the hole. So trying to get up and down for par here. And that is not going to do it. Re-rotate the controller would help. So now we're struggling for a par. Should be only about a half. And we're in. But yeah, the best way for me to describe the way that this sort of thing happens, like as I say, it's been happening for as long as there's been multiplayer games, online multiplayer. Is think of the likes of where I used to always experience it when I used to play Call of Duty and kill cams. So where I started playing Call of Duty Online was the original Modern Warfare, so back in, what, 2007, 2008, something like that. But hole number 4, in the meantime, is a par 5, first one of the round, 594 yards, down 76 feet, so potentially reachable. Potential to run out a fairway off the tee here. This two-tier split fairway here. Bunkers guarding the left. I think we're going to pull back to a 3-wood. Try and not, never mind, I was going to say try and not be overly stupid, but I think we are going for those bunkers. Yeah, going straight into the first one. So we're not getting there in 2. Let's just, yeah, is it worth smashing the 4-iron down here? Yeah, go on. But, never mind. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, it's about when, say you're running around in a Call of Duty map and you're playing team deathmatch or something like that, and you round a corner and somebody else is coming towards you. You ADS your gun, aim down sight for anybody who doesn't know what ADS is, and you take the shot. You're getting hit markers, and then they start shooting at you and they kill you. But you look into kill cam, and as you've rounded the corner, they're shooting at you first. That sort of lag, delay kind of thing. That's literally all that it is. But I don't know why people are getting the notion that because the ball magically teleports itself a foot or two left, right, forward, or backwards or something like that, that they're hacking the game and trying to gain themselves an advantage. I think it was a thing. I believe it was a thing back in 2K21 or 2K23 as well. I can't remember now, but yeah, I don't know why people have that notion. Anyway, let's try and get up and down for a birdie this time. 117 up 39, so about 120, 130. I was about to say 140, so about 130, 127 with that wind. Maybe a little bit of D-loft and down on the spin on that. I have to remember now that I am back on Master Swing because after I played the Pro daily, which the clip, as I did mention a few moments ago, is going to be of, I went and played Master Swing then, or the Master daily. 1, 2, and yeah, I did kind of bad in that one. Couldn't get me putts to drop. I was mostly burning edges, but not to worry. We'll take another par there. We'll stay at 1 under for now through 4. As we hit hole number 5, 170-yard par 3, down 22 feet, so about 163. Now with that wind, I think a 168 might be better. We don't want to come up short, as we are going to run ourselves right back down into our little bailout area here in front of the green. As we're leading up to the green, looks like we have nice yeah, there's the tee box, and then a nice little a nice little path trailing down with the fence on the left again. Cheeky little bunker guarding the front left side. And we've got another bailout area over here. Oh, and a cheeky bunker hiding down the back of the green as well. So what did I say? About 163. So I'm hoping 168 will get there with that angled 9 mile per hour wind. A little bit of a push on it. We're on the bottom tier of the green, but is it going to hold the green? It will. Alright, so we do still have a birdie put at least anyway from 25 feet up one. I'm going to go about, just maybe about here, just over the green line. So we are going to push through a good bit of that break. Come on, turn for me. Oh, I actually got a perfect. I know, I think I've said this before, but I'm pretty sure I put better when my put line is not on the perfect. I either push or pull it slightly or the contact is slightly off. And the majority of my perfects on putts I actually do miss. But hole number, watch, I'll get a perfect now, and it'll make a lie around me. But hole number 6, a par 4, 417 yards, up 32 feet. Wind is flipped. It is from behind now, so it looks like we can hopefully maybe carry over the trees and this waste area. Certainly don't want to end up down in there. 2 bunkers, garden there, and one over the far side I can see shining through. But there is a little channel heading down through the waste area there. Oh, is it going to be worth it? That's a bit of a tall tree. If I actually put a little bit of draw on that, nothing major, can hopefully hit it through, or between the trees, should I say. Okay. What elevation did I say? And what percentage did I hit? Because, oof, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that one properly. I thought I could cut that right. I should have overpowered that one, or tried anyway, and then probably just shanked it off to the right again. 131, gonna play about 130 with the wind. I think we're definitely gonna want to play at least 130, no, 141 here, because that lie that we are in. Now it's 90 to 95%, but when I say lie, I do mean like the actual the hill that we are sitting on. So we are trying to get up and down for a par again, making a bit of a meal of this round already. That has gone left. Not very often I pull super flop. It's usually always a bit of a push, and I actually got some roll. All right, let's try and get up and down. Turn ball. Just about in that right side, so we'll stay at 1 under once again still. We're missing opportunities as my phone decides to just keep on vibrating again while I'm recording. Always the way. But hole number 7, par 4, 351 yards down, 31 feet. And yeah, there's some toilets over there. I'm going to need them because I'm quite shitting the bed here. Making a mess of it. Okay, so off the tee, we are down 36 feet. Bunker here, 2 bunkers guarding the fairway, 1 either side. But I think we can be cheeky and try and get there. Give me a look at the slope just in front of the green. So if we can carry, hopefully, around about there. It's not too bad of a slope. That needs to just stay right at that left bunker. No, I think we're going straight into it. Oh, we're over. We're in the rough, but I will take that. And we'll take a little flop shot. All right. I was hoping to be a little bit more to the right and be able to just trickle it even onto the front of the green even. Decent flop. Terrible swing. It came out good as just and rolled out a little bit too far. So from 9 feet for the birdie to break our little par streak, and we're in. All right, we have made it to 2 under par. He's delighted with that. So 2 under through 7 as we hit number 8. And it is our second par 5 of the course. 556 yards up, 15 feet. And again, bunkers guarding both sides of the fairway, but we should be able, it's only up 11 feet to there, so we should be able to get past those. They shouldn't come into play. I say shouldn't, but we shall see. I have pulled a little bit with the close contacts. We are through. And it looks like sitting in a nice area. It's a little bit above the feet, not too bad. Or massive waste areas again. Certainly don't want to be right of the green. We are. Is this tee box down here? That's the tee box. I am going to assume for hole number 9. No, it can't be. I could be wrong. We'll have to have a look. But I do see obviously here is the trail leading off up to here. So it looks like yes, there's hole number 9. Sure, it has the numbers on the tee box. So wait, if that's hole number 9. What? We can flip around here somewhere, I think. Oh, that's actually hole number 2. Okay, so we're kind of coming back on ourselves towards. I never even looked at where the clubhouse was, so we'll try and do that. I'm going to assume off over this direction somewhere. If it's that sort of general layout where the front 9 will, you'll work your way back towards the clubhouse and then out and back again. But anyway, 268. Gonna play about 270 into this green, so. I was about to say just a short hole because I was looking up the yards. Yes, we're on a second shot. 250. If I play play 5 wood up to about here. If I can let the wind bring it across to the left, it can hopefully take the slope and work its way back a little bit towards the hole. That is provided I do actually hit the ball properly, which I do not. Big push. It has carried over onto the fairway, and we're down into the luff. All right, did I just say luff? I think I said luff there. I don't know, but I was meant to say light rough. So what does that leave us with? About 18 yards. I don't know what it is with me and words these days, but I just fumble words constantly. Let's try and get that. Oh, that's decent. A little bit to the right, that had potential. But we'll give that a little tap in, and we'll move ourselves to 3 under par through 8. So quite a few missed opportunities here, especially that par 5 fourth. Should have been coming away with at least a birdie on that one. But to wrap up the front 9, we have par 4, I think it's that. Yeah, par 4, isn't it? Par 4. 421 yards down, 57 feet. Now, do I want to be stupid and try and get it over the trees here again without even looking properly? I think I'm going to go for it again. Bloody trees are in the way. You designers do this on purpose, don't you? You just do it on purpose to make us think, yeah, go on, we'll go for it. We'll take the chance. Well, I am going to go for it and try and draw it through the trees and down there. Watch this go completely wrong. I'm through the top. Yep, told you. Should have put aimed a little bit more out to the right, or put a little bit more of an aggressive draw on it. But yeah, say curse of the commentator. I screwed it up. 194 down 41. So take about 40, about 180 to the pin. Oh, there's our clubhouse there. Very nice. Nice big parking area. I see driving range off in the distance. Where's my? Oh, it's not going to let me go on a driver because I'm in the rough. But driving range off over there. I can't quite tell from here. Is that a green? I can see. Bear with me 2 seconds. I can see a number, but I can't tell what the number is on that board up there. So actually, that could be the tee box. Could that be the tees? Let's see if we can get over there with a little bit of a closer picture. Oh, it's number 10. Okay, so that is the tee box for number 10. So we're playing into the. Where are we playing into then? What green was I looking at? What green? This must be 18. Oh no, that's a practice green actually. I saw the green grid. I thought it was going to be 18, but that's a little practice green there, just in front. Or behind the clubhouse. What would you say? What would you say, in front or behind? Because to me, this would be the back of the clubhouse here. And then this would be the front because, well, you go in the front, don't you? So, yeah, but otherwise, very nice. Very nice area here. And let's see if we can not end up off over that way somewhere. Try and get up on the green. 194, what did I say? So about 180 is playing. I've got to rearrange my mic setup now because I've changed it to the previous video. If you did see that when I was saying about whenever I turn my head, that my voice will dip right down. as I send that one, I think, over towards the putting green. Yeah. Wrong green. The wrong green, Ron. Can I put it in one of those holes and take a birdie? Only I could put another tree in front of me. So let's try and get up and down 31. Long flop. Let's go to about there. I have no idea if I'm gonna have to try and draw. I don't really do a draw shot on a flop shot, but all right, we're on the fringe. We're struggling here. We are gonna drop a shot, I think. No, we're actually on the green. By a blade of grass, I think we are on the green. 1, 2, pop. But what was I saying? I've actually lost, and you insert choice word. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. What I was saying, I was talking about the clubhouse. It's gone out of my head. Anyway, kick off the back nine, hole number 10, where we spent quite a while trying to figure out what hole it was. There is the 10 over there for the tees. That's the one that I was trying to see. And it's par 4. It's 395 yards, up 40 feet. Again, we've got a split fairway. Nice little work here with the planting and the steps for the split fairway. And then fairway bunker garden there. That is back down onto the putter. And then just to break it up then, nice little steps again with the railing going through the waist areas again. Very nice work. Really liking the planting so far throughout the course. And the little dashes of colour from the different flowers to break it up a little bit. But 13 mile per hour headwind. Of course, I want to go here and just bloody tree me again. So I think we'll just try and take it up here. Not bad. Perfect contact. Just pulled it a little bit with the... sorry, perfect swing path. Just pulled it a little bit with the contact. But at least we are in the fairway. So a bit of a long approach in here with this headwind. 130. Going to play about 138. 148, 151-ish. Roughly, I think I may want to just give it a little bit of de-loft on that. All right, a little bit of a push, bit of a bad push, but not too bad if it sits quick. That will do. Leaves us 14 feet for the birdie. I don't think it's going to break a full green line. I think just to about here. Oh, just no. See, look, perfect. I wouldn't be surprised now if I slightly pushed or pulled that on the swing path. That would have dropped in, but I think it was actually more on the green line. But usually whenever I calculate a break like that on a downhill putt, I always undercalculate it. It always breaks more than what I'm thinking because I'm expecting it to break less with it traveling downhill. But anyway, hole number 11 is another par 4, 475 yards down, 74 feet. And at least if we do have fairway over this way, we can get over this tree, I think. But we have got a headwind to contend with, and we got 4 bunkers waiting for us, but I don't think we need to worry about this one. 5 bunkers. But yeah, we shouldn't need to worry about these 2. It's just really these 3 here, although this one shouldn't cause any concern as we are quite a way downhill. It's that one over there and then this one that we do want to be mindful of. So let's try and overpower it again. Alright, that'll do. Kind of balance itself out with the close contact and the push on the swing path. And we are actually, I thought I was going to, even with a headwind, I thought I would have carried that a little bit more, that bunker. But a little fortunate that we get over there. I didn't even see how much power we ended up putting at it in the end. I see a nice bridge here coming over the waist area. And then we got 3 bunkers. I thought that was still part of the waist area here, but no, we have got a 3rd bunker guarding this green. It looks like a trickish little pin for a little bit to the right. We are coming all the way down. And I would hazard a guess that it will build up enough momentum. See, I told you, I just don't know how to talk anymore. To get itself into this bunker. If it has got enough momentum, it will highly likely get through that rough. But we'll see. If there's anyone going to do it, it's going to be me. 168, going to play about 169. I'm going to play 180. Ball slightly below the feet. as I push the crap out of it again, although it is tracking pretty good. Now, if it sits nice and quick, that'll do. Yeah, fairways and greens are soft, if I recall correctly. Amarin. Okay, we got ourselves a birdie. If the game would be ever so generous as to show us the scorecard. But we have gotten back to 3 under par anyway. As we hit hole number, what are we on now? 12, our first par 3 of the back 9, 198 yards down 4 feet. And we got 3 bunkers, 4 bunkers, one hiding in the shadows there towards the back left, or back right even. What we got? I want to say, yeah, just 2-tier green. I wouldn't really count this this area here as being a tier. So yeah, 2-tier green, but we will certainly be in trouble if we come up this way. Or come down this way, should I say. So a bit of a small area to work with. 198, 197, maybe 207. If I choke down on the 4-iron, maybe. That should be okay. Again, bit of a push. Now, there's that slope there. Is it going to kick forward, or has it got enough? No, it's going to take it. But at least we held the green, so that's a little bit of a positive for us. 27 feet is what we're left with, up 1 foot, 49 feet roughly at the marker has that. About 1.5. Give it a 5 count. A little bit of a push on the swing pad. Just turned a little too much. We'll drop it in for par. Oh, I got a perfect and it dropped in. Excuse me. Okay, so we got a string of par 4s coming up. Let's see if we can birdie. I think it's 3 I saw there. Let's see if we can birdie at least a couple of them. To be honest, actually, let's see if we can birdie just one. But unlucky for some, hole number 13, par 4, 308 yards, down 17 feet. Wind is not too bad. Lovely view off the tee. Now, what's the hole got in store for us? I don't think we want to be down here. That looks like a bit of a horrible one to get out of. Quite a ways down from the green. But I do like the... right, getting a bit of a choice. We got a little higher up... I wouldn't really call it a bailout area, but section of fairway here anyway. Steps leading up, and... where else? Yeah, more steps leading up around here, so... And then a big massive bailout area, or, well, not really massive, but another bailout area. Where am I getting massive from? I don't know. But a bailout area there around behind the green as well. Should you have a tailwind, I would assume. But I'm going to be stupid. As it's playing roughly 302 to the pin. And I'm going to try and go for it. Big push, close contact, we're over. Now, I do see that there was a big slope here on the right-hand side of the green. Can it come up and turn? Oh, it's just done a full circle. But we are on in 1. So I will take that all day. It's an eagle 2 opportunity. And I want to say definitely about 1.5 on this one. From 27 feet again. Maybe a little bit in. Bad open contact on that one. But it was actually only more of a green line. So I'm not reading the greens overly good today. But I will take the birdie. 2-putt birdie is always welcome in my books. As we hit hole number 14. Another par 4, 420 yards, down 38 feet. Wind is now behind us. Nice big tree in the front. Well, kind of 2 trees actually. To get around, a big bunker here. Waste area all down the left-hand side. Got a little small bunker then, perfectly in range off the tee, along with this one as well. But we should be safe. Hitting it down that way. A little bit of push, a little bit of close contact, balancing itself out again. Wind takes it around nicely to the centre of the fairway. And leaves us with 114 yards down 25 feet. So we'll say 106. I want to say 3 bunkers guarding this green. So 106 will choke down. Hit it in there again. I'm pushing the ball again. I don't think I'm fully rotating the controller. I need to just have a quick glance down. Now, I want to say this is not going to break full green line. And I was correct. In we go. All right, we have made it to 5 under par. Through 14. Messed up a few holes, a few missed opportunities. Could be lower. But hole number 15, anyway, is a tree. No, we had a habit of trees. Was that the last video? It's a par 4 anyway. 362 yards up, 51 feet. Number of bunkers to contend with on this fairway and choke point, so I don't think it's going to be worth trying to get there. Well, I say get there, get up around there near the choke point. I think we'll just pull back because we have got the tailwind that is not really favourable. Just play an iron off the tee. And there's that push. It's going to be a longer approach. We're on a bit of an awkward hill now. 153 up 41, so about 167. So I'll pop that up a club with that wind. Maybe just a little bit of a loft and attack angle on it. And just proceed to hook it left. Is it going to hold the green though? Nope, it's going to give us... Alright, a little chip shot and just off. Let's see how bad my chipping is today. Very bad. That answers that question fairly quick. Okay, so... Oh, I was about to say final par 5, but it's our first par 5, should I say, of the back 9 for number 16. Let's see what this one has in store for us. Potentially could be get an eagle. And then we got a par 5 I saw to finish off an 18. So this one is measuring 591 yards down, 43 feet. So sounds like it is reachable. Let's see if we can get a look at it from here. From what I can tell, I can just about see the flag under the marker there. It looks like we have got quite an attackable pin, and we should, me and trees, we should have a somewhat pretty much right behind us tailwind, depending on where we end up. Yeah, we can hopefully attack this green in 2. We've got, again, a series of bunkers, 2 on the left, 3 on the right. That'll do. Perfect, perfect. I was going to say the fairway is sloping or banking a little bit right to left. At least we didn't hit that slope and kick off into the rough. So yes, a very attackable pin. We can afford to come over here to the left as well, it looks like, and let the ball feed all the way back around. Don't want to come up too short, because if you do hold the green, then you got a monstrous putt. Looks like just one big bunker guarding the fairway, the right side. Class these more as just fairway bunkers, but a bit of a bailout area as well. Some steep steps to lug your golf bag up, should you decide to end up down here. And then, yeah, we've got an easier time. Just stroll through the little dirt path over here. Right, let's see if we can get there in 287. Gonna play about 283 with the wind. I think we just choke this back down to 260. I kind of actually want this to go to the left and then work the slope of the green. A little bit of a push. And pull. Uh-oh. Yeah, I should have kept that on 265. I was expecting that to go a little bit further, but we got a 57 footer up 3 inches. From what I can tell, we want to be putting it out about, I want to say about 2.5. Easily, possibly even 3 on this. We got perfect, perfect. Is it going to make a liar out of me? Nah, it's turned a bit too much. I think it was, going by that, 3 to 3.5 out is what I would have needed for that putt. But otherwise, from 57 feet, I will take that all day. Tap in birdie. Although I have missed them from closer than that before. I think I've actually gotten a few of those on video as well. But we're 6 under through 16 as we hit up, I think, did I see par 3? I did, yeah. I saw that a few holes ago when it popped up. But yeah, so our final par 3 for number 17, 139 yards up 10 feet. So about 142 to the pin. And with that wind, this is reminding me of another hole. A hole on a real course. And it is right on the tip of my tongue. I cannot think of it. I'm pretty sure it's on a real course, but I know I've definitely, in-game, I have definitely played a hole that is similar to this with pin location, and then just the the slope all the way around where the ball can feed in. Can't remember if there's similar sort of runoff, but it's giving me the vibes. It's all, I know it'll come to me. But 142 I said, so I think we'll just play the 141. Let the wind take it around. Put a little bit of loft on it there, a little bit of spin. Alright, bit of close contact. Well, at least we got perfect on the swing path. Now, is that going to be good and just go towards the hole? Make an effort, ball. Make an effort. Let gravity just bring you down there. A little bit of a double breaker for this. Going to come back slightly left to right towards the end. So I'll say we want to aim maybe about here. It's tracking good. Come on, turn back in. You what? I mean, come on. Like that's just, you didn't make an effort to roll down the slope and then you just said, ah, back off, I'm not going to the hole. 5 inches in for the park. That was mean, ball. That was mean. Hole number 18, par 5 to finish things off. It's 546 yards down 20 feet. So again, it is reachable. We got a tailwind. We're defaulted onto a 3-wood. We have, do I want to be cheeky? I'll do it so you don't have to. 108. It's left, apparently. Hit that tree and kick out into the fairway for me. Oh, we are in the natural area of the course with 217 yards up 17 feet. 3-tier green. It was worth the effort. It's not too bad. I mean, we got through. I'd say if that wind was a little bit stronger and a little bit of a cleaner strike, we could have been in fairway. But yeah, 3-tier green. We're up on the top tier today. Very, very narrow area to work with here. We go a little bit long. We are just going to trundle our way all the way back down. Well, going by the previous hole, maybe not. So the ball didn't want to make an effort. But 270, I'm going to play about 223. I mean, we're not going to get there. It's 86 to 92% lie. I mean, I could try and overpower it. We have got an 8 mile per hour tailwind. We know how my overpowered shots have been going all around, but sure, why not? Let's give it a bash. Never mind, I held it too long. Paying a visit to a bunker, or are we going to sit in the rough? We're going to sit in the rough, of course we are. Or the little bit of natural area under the bush, I don't know. This is still going to be a nightmare to get it up on the green. 40 yards is what this wants to play. Here's going to be a test. I'm going to go quiet for a second. There's another way I said about the settings for the microphone drowning out non-voice sounds. Here's the bloody ice cream van. I'm interested to see if it actually comes across on the microphone. As I look out the window and it is pissing it down with rain. So I don't know who wants a bloody ice cream today. Although it could be minus 20 degrees outside, and I'm talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Well, Fahrenheit would all die. But well, to be honest, minus 20. This country, yeah, we would freeze to death at minus 20. But you know what I mean. Figuratively speaking, he would still come around to try and sell feckin' ice creams in minus temperatures. It could be 20 plus 20 out, and people still don't go out. Let's just hit that up there. Right, we're on the green. It is going to be a big uphill putt. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to see now if that actually does come across in the microphone. I'm still talking away. Maybe with me talking away that it's activating the mic. I don't know if it'll pick it up in the distance, but we'll all find out soon enough. Well, I'll find out before you, but you know. 29 feet, up 1. Let's see if we can get ourselves a birdie and get it to 7 under par. Have we done it? Have we done it? Get in there. 29 footer. And it's the moonwalk. What did we get? We got the zombie one at the end of the last video for an excellent putt to wrap up the, or to finish off the round. And now we're getting the moonwalk. So there we go once again. That save the replay actually, yes, because I do need to get a bloody thumbnail. We don't need to see us doing that again. Okay. So let's have a little look at our score. Well, oh yes, again, for those of you who are still here that are interested, yeah, I'm going to be popping up a little clip in a second. And then I'll come back and do the thing. But let's just have a little, let's do a wind up with the scorecard and such like that. Oh, we made it up to tier 19. I am trying to be strict on myself and not skip through any levels on this season. Because I've given in season 1, 2, and 3. Did I not unlock anything? Oh, it comes up in a second. We'll do that in a second. Let's have a look at our scorecard. Sure, I am. Well, actually, yes, I do want to. That's another thing I keep forgetting to do on camera is to show you, yes, I do like the course. And where is it? Rate the course. I will rate that a 5. That is a solid course from Nor. Really enjoyed that one again. I do apologize a little bit late to the party on it. Got on a bit of a par streak there on the front 9. Then that one bogey to wrap up the front. And then a little bit scrappy on the again, as I did mention during the round, actually, it was kind of a mixed bag of missed opportunities and me just not hitting good shots and being a little bit too aggressive, trying to get through trees and stuff like that. But overall, solid course. I'd say give me another go at that. Give me a go at that on pro swing. I'll hit double digits under par. But yeah, I'm still not 100% with my swing yet. Again on master. Let's see what we unlocked. Oh yay, something that I'm never going to wear. Something that I'm never going to wear. Putt rhythm. Do I use putt rhythm? Trying to think. I don't. Swing path, and I think I do use rhythm. I don't know. So yeah, I can use that one. Now I'm 54 VC. I'll take that. But yeah, not going to use these two. Pointless to me. But as we are heading back out now onto the main screen, I'm actually curious now. I do want to actually see. Do I use putt rhythm? I actually can't remember. We shall see. Contact and wait. That's what I use. All right, so kind of useless. I'll sort out all those little orangey red dots now in a minute. They annoy me when they're sitting there, especially this one. Forever coming up. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is anyway, really quickly before we wrap up, as we wrap up the video, I'm going to cut over just to let those of you who are still here see that clip that I'm talking about, just so you can see it's not cheating for those of you who have, for whatever reason, gotten it in your head thinking that people are trying to hack and gain advantages in the game when you see the ball glitch / teleport from one point to another. What you saw is not what they saw. What they hit is not what you saw, if that makes sense. Here it is. Okay, so there you go. That is the little clip to show anybody who, for whatever reason, as I mentioned earlier on in the video and a few moments ago, you got it into your head that you think that somebody is hacking the game or whatever to gain an advantage. There's a little bit of proof. It's just the shot you take is not always the shot that will be seen either in the replay or by a person if you're playing against them in ranked matchmaking. I have had it before where I've gotten holes in one, and when I've saved the replay, gone to look at the replay, and then multiple times that I will watch the replay before I actually register the ball going into the hole, it's actually showing the ball missing the hole. It's just a little visual glitch that happens. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like. And if you have not done so already, or you're just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now. Oh, and before I forget, if you haven't checked it out already, highly recommend it. Do go and check out Shadow Ridge Match Club, designed by Nor07. Bye for now.